Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us for this update from your coronavirus headquarters. I'm Jordan Fremstead. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues, just over 18,400 people have tested positive in Wisconsin, and over 250,000 have tested negative. 592 people have died in the state. In La Crosse County, there is one new case being reported at this time. In Minnesota, 25,200 people have tested positive and more than 230,000 have tested negative. More than 1,000 people have died. One additional case is being reported in Winona County. In the state of Iowa, nearly 19,700 tests have come back positive. Over 139,000 test results are negative. 539 people have died in the state. Starting today, area hospitals are updating their visitor restrictions. At Mayo Clinic Health System, one designated visitor will be allowed per patient. That visitor must be over the age of 16 and wear a cloth face covering or face mask. In addition, all visitors will be screened for any symptoms of a transmittable infection before being allowed to enter. Exceptions could be made on a case-by-case basis for things like births or end-of-life care. Gunderson Health System will also have an updated visitor policy today. Any patient with an appointment at a Gunderson clinic, surgery outpatient, surgery center, or emergency services location may bring a guest like Mayo. This person must be over the age of 16, and wear some kind of face covering, and they will be screened on arrival. Gunderson Health System is expanding options for families to get their children vaccinated starting today. The Express Care Clinic in the Village Shopping Center will be offering routine immunizations for kids 2 years and older. Gunderson says some families still have anxiety about going to the doctor's office because of the coronavirus. Vaccination rates are dropping, and one doctor says they likely haven't hit the lowest point. However, the community is lucky due to better vaccination rates compared to other areas.
That's no reason to rest on our laurels. I certainly, in the work that I lead, like to be proactive about this, because it doesn't take too far to decline before we start seeing outbreaks of other diseases that we just can't afford to have in the face of this pandemic.
You must schedule an appointment ahead of time with your primary care provider, and patients should remain in their vehicle until their appointment time. Starting today, both La Crosse area family YMCAs are starting their first phase of reopening, but if you're planning on going there for a workout, it's a good idea to plan ahead of time. News 8 Now's Tyler Jobe explains.
For those wanting to get in their exercise routine at the La Crosse area family YMCA,
we want to make sure that we can physical distance people, and so in order to do that, we need to know how many people are going to be in our facility.
CEO Bill Soper says all guests will need to register for an activity 3 days ahead of time. Each member will have a 1-hour time limit, but there are several activities to choose from.
So our child watch will be open at both Ys. We're going to limit the number of children we're caring for. The pools will be open. The wellness centers are going to be open. We're going to be doing fitness classes.
Gyms will be available as well, but there is a catch.
No pickleball. No pickup basketball, because again, you can't physical distance doing those activities.
But the Y isn't just preparing to bring its members back.
We laid off 38 full-time and 524 part-time staff back in mid-March when we closed. We haven't called back the entire laid off full-time staff team, because we're going to do that in phases over the summer.
Caitlin Russell kept her job, but she says it was in a bit of an adjustment period.
Right at 5 a.m. I have a line out the door. I don't have that anymore. It's definitely way too quiet for my liking.
However, she's kept herself busy.
I've been making calls to certain members over the few months and reaching out to see how they're doing.
Only a few people have canceled their memberships.
I think the number, they said about 5,000 families have stayed with us, and that was a relief that they were still supporting us.
Soper says other Ys in the state have already reopened.
As they've had more days open, they're seeing more people come back.
And it turns out some swimmers are eager to take a dive.
Already the swimming pool at the Hauser Y is booked much of Monday.
In Onalaska, Tyler Jobe, News 8 Now.
The first phase of reopening will last for at least 30 days, although that could change. Both Ys will be open Monday through Friday from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturdays from 6:30 a.m. to noon. All YMCA staff will be screened, and most will wear masks except for lifeguards, fitness instructors, and child care workers. We want to thank you so much for joining us for this coronavirus update, and we hope to see you tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great day.